Well, hello, it's Father Jay here. Mrs. Mullen suggested that I give a video message, as maybe some of the other pastors are doing across the diocese. And so I thought I'd give you just an idea of kind of a typical day under isolation here at the rectory. Well, it's about 3 o'clock now. We just finished breakfast, and really, it's not much going on, other than that. Deacon Jude, I think he's busy just brushing up on trivia. His goal is to get on Jeopardy so he can top James Holzheiser, Jeopardy James. I haven't been doing too much reading myself, other than, old Christmas cards and that sort of thing. But other than that, there's not much going on. I went over to the office just once, and they wouldn't let me in because I didn't have a mask. You can see now I do have a mask. And so I haven't been back since. I have no idea what's going on over there. But in the meantime, I just try to, entertain myself as best I can. The big thing of the week is going over to Tops. And I find myself going down the same aisle 3 or 4 times, just so that I can see if I can recognize people underneath their masks. I've even gone down the pet aisle. I don't have a pet, but one of the things I found out is that some of the pets eat better than I do. Again, not too exciting. We don't have many meetings now these days. I did have one meeting with the bishop, and which is kind of nice because, I don't have to worry about, what I wear these days with these video meetings. You can see, I can still have my pajamas on, and so that's, kind of like a convenience. One of the good things, I guess, that come out of this terrible time. So that's kind of like what it is for me. How about you, Jude? What's your day like?
I would say it has not been very easy because the very first shock I heard, as a result of the situation all of us are into now is, on the first of this month, I woke up in the morning, I stretched myself, and I said, the first thing that came to my mind, wow, your ordination is next month. So, and on that very day, on the first of this month, I was cooking with Kathy, and Father Chris Carrera called and told me that the ordination has been extended. The date has been rescheduled. It has been rescheduled. So I will be ordained on the 1st of August. That was what he said. So I was like, wow. This thing is just hitting everybody hard. And, I try to, since then I've tried to organize myself, try to look for something to do instead of just being idle. And I've been going to the food pantry all this while to help out at the food pantry and also help to deliver food to some people, distant families who cannot come to the pantry. So I go as far as going to their house and deliver food to them. And today too, I'll be going for a retreat, at Port Henry. Initially, we're supposed to have a retreat between now and Sunday, next Sunday. So in preparation for ordination next month, but the ordination is not going to hold any longer. So the bishop still asked us to go for the retreat. So I'll be on the retreat from now. I'll be away for this week, and then I'll come back also to be with you guys, and then we continue on our journey. So we have to be strong and steadfast, in your fellowship of God. So everything will be over. We all get through this.
Yes, and along more serious lines, again, just know that you are missed, and you're in my heart and in my prayers. I do celebrate Mass daily, and again, it's not quite the same not having people in the pews, but the Lord is with us during this time, and He's accompanying us during this time. So that's one thing that we do have more time for is prayer, and that certainly is continuing. I hope everyone is getting a bulletin to keep up on some of the parish news, and as you may have read in the bulletin or heard, or have received in the mail, we're going ahead with the raffle, even though our festival has been canceled, and we'll set those those funds aside. Mary Lou will be keeping those in the festival fund, and we can use those for those who are in need. And don't hesitate to call if you feel you are in need, and we'll do what we can. I do get over the office throughout the week too, and we do have people there to answer the phone. So if you do need to contact us, again, feel free to do that, and we'll do what we as best we can to address your needs. We also, in terms of visitation, again, that's very restricted this time. Had a few emergency calls to the hospital, but it's not possible now to do the regular hospital or nursing home visits, or even visits in the home. I also miss visiting my dad in Ogdensburg. I haven't been there since this business started, so we have talked by phone. But even visiting family is hard, as many of you know as well at this time. And I have been doing some reading. I have time for reading aside from the Christmas cards, and so I started reading just recently the Diary of Saint Faustina. And I don't know when I would have found time to do that otherwise, but I'm finding it very enriching, and it just reinforces, the great love and the unfathomable mercy of God that God has for us. And all He asks for is that we take advantage of it. So to be open to that mercy, and so again, it's the Lord who's going to get us through these times. So let us rely on the Lord. And let us rely on His great love and His great mercy. Blood and water which gush forth from the heart of Jesus, have mercy on us and give us strength during this time. And know that, again, you are in prayer, and hopefully we'll be back together again soon at a regular Sunday Mass, or maybe with some adjustments, but we'll be back together for Mass to celebrate together. And I hope it is soon, because I don't want to make another one of these videos.